Fanatical Elfz Show, part of the Elfz Network. We are a bunch of wild and crazy Cleveland Browns fans, bringing you all the latest in Browns news. Tune in now. And happy, fun Friday to everybody out there. It's the Fanatical Elfz Show, part of the Fanatical Elfz Network, part of Fans First Sports Network. I'm John. That's Steve Gill over there. Good evening, Steve. How are you?
Tired and sore.
Tell us why.
Been doing a lot of yard work. Can't grow grass, so it's been a couple of years since I've been able to put anything in to cover up my bare, weed-filled front yard. Well, it is. I mean, I go out and spray the crap out of it, but, I have a few lovely plants right off our front porch.
Okay.
But, and some nice trees, big, huge maple that shades the upstairs of our house. And then we have a tree planted next to our driveway that my wife and I planted. It's called a yellowwood tree. It's one of the Tennessee trees. It's a slow grower. It's got gorgeous bark, and it produces these little lacy type flowers. Okay. So I decided this year I was going to put down some pine straw. So I ran out. I ordered 12 big rolls, and I ran out. So I miscalculated. So about 30 minutes ago, they delivered the last 8 rolls. So knock that out in the morning.
That was my next question. How do they get that to you? But
they deliver.
They deliver.
Well, my local Lowe's doesn't have any. So I have a Lowe's Pro card.
Yeah.
It's for professional contractors. I have one of those cards. I get a discount. So, they delivered the last 8 rolls. I'll knock them out as soon as I get done from running my errands in the morning, and that should take me about an hour. And then I'll go in the back and help my wife. She's building a pathway from our driveway to one of our back gates, the gate, the people gate, I call it.
Yes.
And she's laid down some paver base and some cloth, and we've got about 18 pavers we're going to put in there, but we're out of paver base. So
okay,
while I'm out tomorrow, I'll pick up some paver base.
It is Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, Steve, or to your lovely wife. And
Sunday, yeah.
Yes. Oh, everybody's getting geared up for that. We just had the Kentucky Derby run last week, and
watched it.
Golden Tempo was great, but he's not running in the Preakness, which is a little bit of a bummer.
Don't blame him. Tomorrow here in Nashville, we have the 85th running of the Iroquois steeplechase.
Oh, what is that? Is that horses?
It's the second largest steeplechase in the United States.
It's like when they run over the things, like the different.
Yeah, they have 8 races. Used to not be a big deal like it is now. It's basically a charity event for Vanderbilt Children's Hospital, Monroe Harding Hospital. Back when I was in high school, we used to go out there and just sit on the hill, and that's where you'd buy your summer drugs.
Okay.
Hey, school was out. You had to have something tied you over till September. I'm being blunt, not.
No,
I get a little.
I appreciate the
get a little 3-finger bag, and that should last me a while.
Well, okay.
I am not suggesting you should use drugs. I don't use drugs.
No one should. So,
but I'm a baby boomer. It's like when a nurse came here to give Karen and I a physical for our life insurance. She asked us both if we had ever done any illegal drugs, and my wife just looked at her and said, "We're baby boomers." And she goes, "Okay."
That's the truth. Oh my gosh. Well, I think, it's definitely now, the thing is, like, is it legalized there in Tennessee?
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no.
No. I see, like, well, Tennessee, what did they, I mean, we're not a political show here, but they did some crazy stuff this week with their new gerrymandering or whatever they're like.
Yeah, they're not supposed to. They're only supposed to. They changed the law so they could do it. A 50-year-old law.
Yeah.
There is a right up the road from here, about 2 miles, is a Krispy Kreme donut shop.
Okay.
And if you drive south for about 20 minutes, there's one down in the next county, south in Brentwood, where I used to live.
Yeah, I've heard of Brentwood.
If you drive from the one up here on Thompson Lane to the one down in Brentwood, you'll go through 5 different congressional districts.
5. And that's basically it's a political maneuver by your state.
Oh yeah. They're super majority. They don't care. It's going to backfire eventually. But yeah, I would never thought that where I go to my P.O. box would be in the same council district as the south side of Memphis.
Okay. So it's
along the Mississippi border.
Wow. You're the same. So that's how that's just weird.
It is. It's
you've shared.
Well, they're being sued. It's the Tennessee legislature doesn't make laws; it makes lawsuits.
Well, if you're still listening here on Apple or Spotify, we appreciate as we are talking about.
Let's talk Browns.
Yes. Let's talk about the Browns. The Browns started their rookie camp today. Steve, what was your assessment there? I caught wind of a little bit of it tonight. Did you have a chance to see anything during the day on?
They look like guys playing football in shorts and t-shirts.
Yeah, but we've already decided who's going to be the number 1 quarterback in Deshaun Watson. Number 4.
Are you sure it ain't going to be that Sorsby guy? That was in the supplemental draft.
Yeah, is that going to happen now? Since that was
it's not going to happen. Give me a break. The guy bet illegally. He's a minor. He's going to go to jail.
He's
Look. Everybody was saying, well, the Browns have interest. No, the Browns do their homework on everybody. It's called due diligence. If there's an available player, they will do due diligence. And that's it. That's the extent of it.
Can I ask you this question since we're in the same
I wouldn't waste a draft pick on that guy. No, thank you.
Since we're talking about the Browns doing their due diligence. So there was a lot of conversation a year ago when Mike Vrabel was working with this organization. And there was a lot of discussion about, well, why don't we keep Mike Vrabel? Blah, 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 blah. I believe, and I want your take on this, Steve, but there's so much evidence right now. And I think there's a lot of people in the NFL knew what was going on between Mike Vrabel and this other person, this Diane, whatever her last name is, for years. There's so much documentation now. It's a mess, a complete and utter mess. And I think that the Browns knew this. I think that Andrew Berry and they all just were like, no, and that they couldn't come out and say why, but I think that's a real reason. What do you think about everything with that?
That would not surprise me one bit.
Yeah.
They did him a favor by bringing him into the organization so he could learn a little bit more about personnel.
That's a little bit. I'm just like.
Well, that's why they brought him in.
I know, it's just kind of funny.
He was friends with Andrew Berry. He was friends with Kevin Stefanski. They brought him in so he can, learn the in and outs of the personnel department.
Watch your language there.
And and I hate to say this, but it's true. If this guy, if he was black, he would have been fired last week. I hate to tell you that, but that's the truth.
Yeah.
So he gets a weekend in family counseling. That's the fastest family counseling session I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah. No, it's
a weekend. Give me a break.
Yeah. I guess that then it goes to the New England Patriots. Robert Kraft, who's also has had his share of off the field stuff.
Happy endings.
It's just a very interesting, weird thing that
it is.
This is where he's at. I certainly think that Mike Vrabel should be canned, but just
They're not
because
going to can him.
but they're not going to do that. It's the
They're not
NFL,
going
and
to do that.
no, there's
No,
all these other
no,
things. Yeah, but
no.
anyway, okay. So let's go
They
back
got
to the
him
rookie.
away from the draft so he wouldn't attract any attention. So that was the whole objective.
So they were showing back to, let's talk about the rookie camp again. They were showing, I saw some good video of both the wide receivers, Casey Concepcion and Denzel Boston. People were
Boston,
commenting
man, he is
on the different
fluid.
size. Yeah. Just some good things there. I mean, obviously they're in shorts and t-shirts and, running around, but it's good to see them.
You'll notice that these guys look like they should be NFL draft picks. I'll put it to you that way.
Sure.
Emmanuel McNeil Warren, obvious size. Him and Denzel Boston, you can see their size.
Yeah.
I'm not putting anything into the what Taylor Green did as a quarterback because throwing against air basically.
Yes.
So, I love how Todd Moken handled that. One of the reporters, Cleveland reporters, asked him that, said, well, you've been around. He knew exactly where the reporter was going.
Yeah.
He said, you've been around Lamar Jackson. And Moken cut him off, said, look, we're not going there. Stop. So there you have it. He's not going to put up with the crap. And hopefully, I doubt this will happen. Hopefully, the Cavs will beat Detroit and get to the Eastern Conference Finals, so we don't have endless quarterback rep conversation like we did last year. You there, John? Uh-oh. We're experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by. Oh, now you can't even hear me. You there? It's your microphone. Oh, keep talking. Okay, that's something I can do. So, 8 of the 10 draft picks are signed. Emmanuel McNeil Warren and Casey Concepcion haven't signed yet. That they'll get them under contract. Some of the there was one guy, Michael Coates, cornerback, West Virginia. A lot of people had their eye on him, and he was going to be paid a guaranteed $100,000, and he wasn't there today, which is kind of weird. But another big wide receiver, undrafted rookie free agent, Aaron Anderson was there, but he's a tryout player. It's good to see TJ Harden, like him. Logan Fano, Spencer Fano's brother, he was working out. Zion Washington, a safety out of Boise State. So there are some quality undrafted rookie free agents in this class. Last year they kept, I think, 5 or 6. I know, Isaiah Bond, Aiden Huntington, Laverdan. Who else? Donovan McNeil and Dom Jones.
Okay.
So they have a good eye for undrafted rookie free agents. I'll put it to you that way.
Okay. Hey, sorry about that technical issue. Did I go completely dead on you there?
You were buzzing.
I was buzzing. Okay. Oh boy. Well, yeah, my microphone has been fidgety, fickle over the last couple. That's the first time it's actually been working well, and then I don't know. I think I hit my foot, hit something, and it dislodged.
Well, don't move your feet. What do you got?
I know.
You got happy feet there, John?
Sorry about that, folks. Yeah. So it was a good first day. I mean, obviously, people get out there. It's good to see everybody.
Oh, I'm sure next Monday the Cleveland media will be all over Taylor Green's how good he looked. It's coming, folks. It's coming. You got to talk about something.
What does the schedule look like? Is it just this weekend that they have the rookie camp? Is that the deal?
8th through the 10th. So today, tomorrow, and Mother's Day.
Okay.
I don't know why the Browns always have their over Mother's Day, but then
Do
they got a
most
couple more OTAs, and then mandatory. The last one, mandatory training camp, is June 9th through the 11th.
okay.
So, and then they're off.
Do you
They go their little ways.
with this with the way that the team drafted this year and their concentration on offense?
Well,
Everything
didn't they
has to.
concentrate on offense last year?
Yeah, they did.
Two
Yes,
quarterbacks, a tight end, and two running
for
backs.
sure. I mean, what 8 of the 10 picks this year went offense as well, correct? If I'm not mistaken.
Damn right, it had better. I mean, that was
Yeah,
a crappy offense.
yeah. Um, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, we averaged 16 points a game a year ago. It was nearly dead last in the league. I think we had 279 points that we scored as a team, which is near the bottom again. So
Yeah,
everything has to look up. Now I did see that Shador Sanders is switching to 2, and did you read tonight that Quinton Junkins is switching his jersey to 1?
he's taking 1. Denzel Boston took Shador's 12.
Okay.
So, for those of you who are interested in numbers,
Yes. Um,
get your jerseys now. They're on sale.
1-2 punch, right? 1-2 punch. Quinton
1-2
Junkins.
punch.
I was at a store, one of those rally stores we have here in Ohio. Do you have those down there in Tennessee, like Rally House?
No.
Okay. Well, they have a lot of, they have Browns gear in there, and I did note that they had some Deshaun Watson shirts and they were on sale. So, not all the other
That's a
items
good
were,
sign.
right?
Yeah, I'm still not buying this Deshaun Watson's going to see the field. I'm not buying it. I'm
Yeah.
just not buying it. Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just not buying it. It would take a medical miracle for him to play in a game,
Yeah.
if you believe in those kind of things.
Oh,
But I just don't see it.
I know, and it just seems so like that's a big part of this, and that no one really wants to talk about it. But
They want to talk about it. They want to make him the starter.
no, I know they want to, but
it's come on, be logical.
right.
Logic in sports? What are you, crazy? Not supposed to be logical in sports. What else happened today?
Well, the other thing that came out tonight, they talked about the schedule release earlier today. They mentioned
May 14th.
Yeah, so a week from Thursday, or a week from yesterday.
Yep.
So if we do our
show, it'll start on Monday. It'll be a week-long thing. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, they'll announce certain games. The overseas games, and they'll do the Christmas games, which, the reason this was held up a little bit, well, there were two reasons. One, they were finalizing the deal with Netflix, and they were finalizing this deal with the Referee Association. They just approved a 7-year contract. Let's hope it includes medical, and eyesight care is a major part of that medical.
Yes.
And you're gone again. I saw your mic go out. Your light went out. You're buzzing again. What else happened today? Oh, they put JOK on the PUP list. I got a feeling that's it for him. I hate to see it, but I don't think he'll play another down for the Cleveland Browns, unfortunately. They keep him on the PUP list so he can get his contract, and he can have the benefit of working out at the facility and under the care of the trainers, and then he'll probably retire after his contract's up, and the Browns will get a hefty insurance credit on the salary cap. So But I hate to see JOK go. I'm a big fan. I wanted them to draft him. First, they took Greg Newsome, and I went, oh, well. And then they came up back and got JOK in the second round. And I thought, okay, this works out pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Gee, that Andrew Berry knows what he's doing.
Sorry about that. I'm going to go get a new microphone, I think. So, well,
yes, you should.
I think
so. Everybody, Thursday, there's a couple guys on Twitter. I don't know their Twitter handle.
Yes.
But one guy calls himself NFL Nerd, and another calls himself Ozzy. Follow them all day Thursday. These two guys, they set up a spreadsheet. They've already got it set up.
Mm-hmm.
And they are very good at finding schedule leaks. Now, the one game I'm watching is New Orleans and Paris, week 7. The Browns are playing the
Paris.
There were rumors way back 2 or 3 months ago that the Browns may be headed to Paris to play the Saints. I think Paul Brown over there in England had heard it. So we'll find out week 7. Would the NFL send the Browns back to Europe a second year in a row? Yeah, I think they would. So we'll find out about that. And for a reminder, they play the NFC South, the AFC South, Giants, Jets, Raiders. So it's 5th easy. Right now, it's the 5th easiest schedule in the NFL. But like I said, next Thursday, they'll probably early in the morning, you'll start seeing leaks. And more often than not, it's some newspaper reporter or some reporter that works for an online newspaper got the schedule and they inadvertently post it and then it disappears.
Well, we'll have our show in a week, right? And on Thursday, and if we do, we can
we can talk about the schedule. We'll probably be on the air when they're releasing.
It comes out at 8:00, probably. I'm guessing.
Yeah, probably. They make a big deal about it.
Folks, I do apologize for my technical difficulties.
You should.
Tonight. My God, this is just awful.
I thought you were computer savvy there.
I did, and I don't know what the hell's going on. I kind of know it. There's like a short, I think, in one of the wires that's connecting into my microphone from my other device here. So I thought I had it figured out last week, but it seems like anytime I'm touching anything right now around my computer and microphone, if the slightest touch of any device here, I'm not going to be here. So I'm going to let Steve finish the show.
No, you're not.
Yeah. Okay. Let's pause here for a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Hey, we're back here on the Fanatical Elfz Network where we're having a fun time with technical issues on a fun Friday episode. Thanks for coming back to us.
Friday.
Watching us on YouTube, the X, Facebook, where John's been playing, having all sorts of fun times with his technical issue with his microphone, which is not cooperating tonight. But Steve's taking it like a trooper and helping out the team. So thank you.
I'm
Steve.
a trooper.
I think I just need to get some sort of other, like you have the earplugs, and I've seen other people I've seen Lou when he used to work with us. He would sometimes wear the like a microphone, he'd wear something
headset with a microphone.
Yeah. So I may look into do something like that. We'll see.
I'm just gonna get me some Beats and so I can get rid of this wire.
Yeah, and I've tried using some of that other stuff too on occasion, but anyway, what else is going on then? We got
we just waiting for this more video tomorrow and Sunday of guys in shorts and t-shirts with helmets on throwing a football around.
Lovely time of the year.
Oh well, I look at the size of these guys. Spencer Fano, he moves well.
Yeah,
Yeah, he is going to be your starting left tackle.
definitely.
They had him against his brother most of
Yes.
the day, so that's good for both of them.
The
And
optimism on this team just seems, I mean, obviously it's the spring, it's not the season yet, but the optimism amongst fans, amongst analysts after this draft seems to be pretty high.
well, it should be. They concentrated on fixing two of the worst position groups in the NFL:
Mm-hmm.
wide receivers and offensive line. Right now, they've got their, if barring any injuries, they've got their starting offensive line.
Yeah.
I think Parker Brailsford will be your starting center. Somebody I follow who's at training camp said he's not very tall, but he is built. You
Mm-hmm.
can tell this guy he's got bulk. So that's good. That's good. He won't be pushed around. And then you got your your one trade and your two other guys they signed, the two guards. And then you got plug Fano in at left tackle. And then you've got Austin Barber and DeJuan Jones as swing tackles. I think they are going to move KT Livingston to the inside. And you move him inside, and you have Taven Jenkins is the other guard. Titus Howard is the right tackle.
Okay.
And then you see if you can get more reps for Zach Zinter as center. And then you'll have Brailsford, Zinter, and Luke Whippler as your three centers. So, and Zinter can play guard and center. So all these guys are durable. All these guys are versatile. So that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then in wide receiver, what I've seen of Denzel Boston, man, he's big. He is a big young man. And Casey Concepcion, I can see how they can use him as a weapon.
Well,
both of these guys will make Fannin and Jerry Jeudy much, much better.
That's what I was just going to say, is that you've got these other guys that are already coming back, like Jerry Jeudy and Harold Fannin, who led the team in reception yards a year ago and could do it again. We'll see, obviously, but now we've got at least one burner in Concepcion who can, we can get, and don't forget about some of these other side players like Isaiah Bond.
Isaiah Bond, you're probably your number 4.
Yeah.
I would put Corley at the probably number 5.
Yeah.
See, the big thing is Tillman. Is Tillman going to finally show up and play a complete season?
Right.
That's his big problem. He can't stay healthy. He looks good when he's healthy, but he just can't stay healthy.
Yeah.
So
we'll find out.
And they picked up a defensive tackle today on waivers.
Yeah, what was his name?
I can't remember, but he's probably just a camp body. Never hurts to have more, the interior guys.
I did a article today. It's not out on Dog Pound Daily yesterday, but there's been a lot of these. Just jumping a little bit ahead here, but like mock drafts. I know everybody likes to do mock drafts already for 2027. These way too early mock drafts. I'll just tell you the premise of this article I wrote. Hopefully, before I don't get disconnected, can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay. The Jeremiah Smith, right, wide receiver from Ohio State. In this one mock draft, he's projected to go to the Browns at number 4. The 4 spot is based on the Super Bowl odds by FanDuel. Now, the funny part about this article, which makes no sense, and I talk about it in my article, is that this guy who does the mock draft, he's projecting that there are going to be 6. Can you still hear me? Yep.
Yeah.
There are going to be 6 quarterbacks taken in the first round and 4 in the top 10. And yet he doesn't give the Browns one of the quarterbacks. He gives the Browns Jeremiah Smith, which, listen, I love Jeremiah Smith, but and I'm a fan of Shador and everything. But if there's, if the projections come out as they are, and
if he's the starting quarterback and they're picking 4th, he's not going to be your starting quarterback in 27.
Right, exactly. Right. No, yeah.
That's the
No,
logic you got to look at.
No, and I agree. Sure. So it was just funny.
And they're going to grab a quarterback at number 4.
Oh, for yes, for
If
sure.
they're picking number 4, they're
Well,
going
he
to
had
go a
three.
quarterback.
He had three quarterbacks going 1, 2, and 3, but then he didn't give one to Cleveland. He had them. I think Archie Manning going 2. He had Dante Moore going 1,
Okay,
and then
that
he
makes
had
sense.
a third quarterback that I'm not real familiar with going at 3. And
They're
then he
about
had
6 or
the
7.
USC quarterback. He had the USC
Yeah.
quarterback going number 3, and then the Notre Dame quarterback going like 5 or 6. But yet he still gave Cleveland the wide
Well,
receiver.
see, that doesn't
So,
make any sense. If they're picking
totally
4,
not.
that means the quarterback sucked for the Cleveland Browns. And they're going to pick a quarterback.
Yeah, no, it's illogical, and I talked about that. So catch that later. It's going to be on Dog Pound Daily here in the next day or 2.
That
So,
is so
hey,
stupid.
and thank you for all those people out there reading our stuff. I know Steve writes a whole bunch for his blog. Where can people find that blog, Steve?
Dogpoundsouth.net. Or you can follow me at C10 Thug.
Yep.
On
So
Twitter. And
read
yes, I
read
call
our
him
stuff. I was nice. I had people actually reading. I had wrote an article about Todd McShay's take on the Browns, and a lot of you read that. So thank you. I appreciate that. And basically, Todd McShay just said that the Browns, like we've been talking about tonight, that they have a lot of pieces now that they're putting around the quarterback. So hopefully, the quarterback, whoever it is, will have more success, and they can be.
I hope so.
Evaluated.
I think a lot of people are selling this team short right now. I mean, we don't know what's going to happen. I'll wait till the schedule comes out to see when and where they play teams. There is a couple difficulties, but while your microphone wasn't working, they have now listed the Browns at the 5th easiest schedule in the NFL. And I hope they don't go to Europe again. I mean, come on. Back-to-back years, let's give it a break. Play somebody else over there against New Orleans.
Yeah.
They don't go out west this year, I don't believe.
Okay.
I don't think so. I mean,
I don't think they do either.
That's good, even though they did beat the Raiders at the Raiders. So this past year, they got rid of that Western time zone jinx, which I hated.
Well, we've got a week until the schedule change comes out. So Steve and I will be back
here.
in a week. And I know Steve's got his show coming up on Sunday, the Dog Pound South show. So
Dog Pound South.
Tune into that.
Cleveland Browns Dog Pound South podcast.
Rod Bloom and Jeff just completed they did their Browns Blitz with Casey Cinnamon. Sorry about that, Casey. I forget how you pronounce your last name, Casey, but he does a lot of he's written for Dog Pound Daily and other things. Does a lot of podcasting now. So he was their guest earlier on Wednesday. So that was a good show. I would check that out.
Yeah, go back and listen.
Also watch us on TikTok. You can watch our shorts, little videos on YouTube, Facebook. So we really appreciate the support. We're gaining some ground here on YouTube and on TikTok.
And it's only going to get better as we get closer to the season.
Yep, we really appreciate that. Please subscribe to us. Please hit that subscribe button or that follow button on Spotify so you never miss a show, especially the shows where my microphone goes out 4 times during a show.
I know, that's classic.
Right? Fortunately, Steve is picking up
I doubt you're going to win any Edward R. Murrow awards on that one.
I was compared to Rachel Maddow this week, though.
Oh,
my
really?
photos from when I was 23 years old and my wavy hair reminded some of my colleagues of a Rachel Maddow from MSNBC. So there you go.
Hey, if you can make that kind of money, you're doing pretty good.
Right. Wish I were making that kind of money, but oh man. Well, Steve, what any final things here tonight about the
No,
Browns?
I'm just gonna watch the videos. I'll have more chance tomorrow night. Like I said, I was in my front yard and backyard all day today, wearing myself out. So my wife and I should get done relatively early, and I'll watch some videos. I'll hope that somebody will go to Cleveland and turn off and back on the Cleveland Cavaliers, see if they can reboot.
Oh,
God,
it's been pretty. Yeah.
yeah, it's yeah. If they get bounced by Detroit, I wouldn't want to. I'd want to be Kenny Atkinson's real estate agent, because I hear the owner Dan is stewing right now.
I
Somebody
don't
told me
know what the
he's
deal is
stewing.
with the. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I mean, and I know I can complain a lot about coaches and stuff, but I've had a lot of conversations, and you've had conversations with, I'm sure, your friends and family and people that that are fans, and when we talk about sports, we talk about players and coaches. Especially at the level that I work at like the middle school and high school level, it really does come down to the talent. The coaches are a piece of that. I mean, the coaches are important,
Well,
but
it's
ultimately it
it's how
comes down to the
to take the
talent.
talent and use it. I mean,
Correct.
you go back to the Browns in 23 with four different quarterbacks. I mean, you won a game with DTR on the final drive. You won two games on the final drive with PJ Walker, who just
Yes.
retired last week. I didn't even know he was playing in the Canadian Football League.
No.
And then you pull Joe Flacco off a sofa in Delaware and you win four games with him. I mean, it's how you use what
I
you have.
completely agree with that. And it's been but that's where the frustration is, because as much as I was praising Kenny Atkinson a year ago, and I thought it was a
God, they
refreshing
just
change from JB Bickerstaff, who I didn't
too many
think could, but the
freaking
turnovers,
turnovers.
but those are, but and that is, and while some people want to blame Atkinson for this and all this, I mean, I'm really, really down on, and I think Donovan Mitchell has been hurting again. I think he's injured. I think he's got some hamstring issues. I just think the Hayden, I mean, they're just not playing well
Harden.
together, and then how they're playing them, like you said. I mean, Jared Allen had a stellar game, got us into this next series, and I don't know. I didn't watch that first game as much, but he didn't play a lot, and
He was in foul trouble.
he was in foul trouble early. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know a lot
And
of
it's
people
just,
chastise my buddy Dean Wade. I'm a big Dean Wade supporter. So if you come at Dean Wade about anything, and there's a lot of you
you're
people out there, you
coming,
guys are
Dean. You're
jerks.
coming for John too.
Yeah, you're jerks. You have no concept of what it takes to win a basketball game, which happens to be, and this is for any sport, defense, man. Steve, you know that. If you don't have a solid defense, football, basketball, whatever you're talking about, then you're not going to go very far. Now the Browns or the Cavs in this matter, they're lacking on offense too right now. And
Their
uh
defense this year has never been great. So
no,
let's
it's
just
been
face facts.
no, it hasn't been. And I
But
think that, yeah.
they need the next two games just to blow the doors off the Pistons.
Yeah.
That's what make me happy. If they barely win those two games, I don't think they'd make it to game 7. I really don't.
No, I agree with you on that. I guess, what
And
is
then we
your,
have to talk about quarterback reps for the rest of the summer. Oh boy, I can't wait. That Jalen Green, man, he's going to be your starter. I can tell you right now. That's going to be the big topic of conversation next week on all the Cleveland Sports Talk Radio. That Jalen Green, what a big arm, man! He's tall. Yeah, he got zip when he throws the ball. Zip.
Well, Steve, I got nothing more tonight. I'm gonna try to get out of here without my microphone going off again.
Let's
So
do that.
everybody have a great night. Take care. Go Brownies.
Go Browns. Music.
Trying.
Music. Wah, 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 wah.